Hey, beautiful Veilers, we are well and truly, ooh, the camera moved, well and truly in the midst of a Mercury retrograde. Everyone still needs to hang on, and we got a couple more weeks of this shizzle to go. So again, watch your communications, watch your thoughts, but watch your texting and what you're posting in your communications. Make sure everything's okay. Check for the typos, me included. Oh, and just be aware of the information that you're receiving in. So, for example, if you're watching the news one night and it's just getting you more and more depressed, turn it off. Yeah, if you don't like what's being said to you, you have every right to say, hey, you know what? I don't like how you're speaking to me. I just need to pick you up on that. You know what I mean? So be aware of the information that you're taking in at this time. Be aware, like I said, of comms, texting, phone calls, emails, all of that stuff. But also equipment mucking up. So I've tried to record this yesterday, which is when I do these YouTubes on a Thursday. It would not go. Fingers crossed it's happening right now. It's happening today. Okay, so that's what's happening planetary wise. Nothing too crazy town, but we're still in the midst of an intense Mercury retrograde and eclipse season. When does it end? End of July. Okay, so we have got a couple more weeks to go. I'm using a brand new deck. I am very, very excited. I quite like it. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. All right, so I am going to get into this. It's going to be used in sessions with me as well, not the Thoth Tarot anymore. And I want to use it today for all of us. All right, so if cards don't pop out, I'm going to pull them from the top. But what does the universe want us to know for the week coming up? So, as I said at the start, I'm not sure if I said my usual thing. This is your weekly card read beginning today and going right through to next Thursday. Maybe I didn't, see? Fucking Mercury. Fuck you too. So let's get into this sesh. What does the universe need us to know right now? What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of, ready for, on guard for, prepared for? What do we need to know right now? Okay. I'm just going to grab them from the top then, guys. It says 1, 2, 3, and 4. Done. Let's do this. Ooh, moving on. This is what a lot of us are doing at the moment. We're leaving relationships, experiences, people, situations that just no longer serve us anymore. Even work. If we're not happy with work, we're just going done. We're fucking done. I need you to understand this. When cards like this come down in a reading, it's not a bad thing. Initially, your guts might twinge and go, oh my God, because it's change. I get it. I really get it. But it's not necessarily bad. It's for me, change is fantastic. You want change. If things aren't working well for you, why stay miserable? You'd want them to be fast moving, swift, succinct changes in your world. You would want this, one would think, yeah? So be prepared for massive changes coming up. You are well and truly, there we go, it's a better one, well and truly moving on from what you believe is currently holding you back. And as I said, this could be people, situations, experiences, behaviors, habits. You're moving on into bigger and better things, and it is going to get bigger and better. It's, as I said, it's not a bad thing. Okay, next card down. Oh, these are interesting cards. Deception and envy. Deception and envy. We have all been, I won't say victim, that's not the right word, but we've all been the target, I suppose, of people who are lying to us and who are jealous of us. The green-eyed monster, as I like to say. And for me personally, I take it as a backhanded compliment. Troll equals fan. Simple as that. Troll equals fan. It's not something to be scared of. It's not something that I need you to waste too much time on. But here's what I say about the deception. If you feel you're being lied to, speak up about it. Speak up. What have you got to lose? You've done nothing wrong. They're the ones lying to you. They've got something to hide. And you'll soon gauge from their reaction when you challenge them, whether or not they are telling you the truth. So, when they can be very, very defensive, then yeah, they're hiding something. If they've got nothing to hide, they'll just be like, I can't tell you any plainer than this. No. You know what I mean? So be aware of that as well for the next 7 days. The envy stuff, we're always going to have people who are envy of us and jealous of us. That's going to happen for the rest of our lives. As I said, I take it as a backhanded compliment. I don't worry about it too much. I could care less, all right? But just be aware of that going on around you over the next 7 days. The next card down, trapped in fear. What cards for our very first reading from this? What's the last one? Oh my God. I guess it's an intense week coming up, according to the Psychic Oracle. Trapped in fear. What are you worried about? What are you worried about? Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. So what my father would do with me is if I was worried about something, he would sit me down, he'd say, now think clearly. What is the worst thing that could happen? What is the worst thing that could happen to you in this situation? And so I'd sit with it and I go, okay, well, this could happen. And he would say, okay, and? So what he was trying to say was, when you think of the worst thing possible in any situation you're experiencing that you're not happy with, that you're feeling sludgy in your guts and therefore feeling a little bit of fear around, what's the worst possible thing that could happen to you? And when you look at it like that, it's actually not that bad. So whenever I'm facing something, I always go, right, what's the worst possible thing that could happen right now? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Or if I'm about to go into a haunted location or, a haunted home and they're saying, oh my God, the spirits in here are demonic. I swear they're demonic. Well, what's the worst thing that could happen to me in that situation? I get possessed. Yeah. Just grab me a priest, perform an exorcism, and away we go again. Yeah. So it's one of those intense weeks whereby we're going to have everything thrown to us, and how we react or respond is, to me, going to be the very telltale sign. So I always say, the measure of a man is for me how one behaves in a queue, a crisis, how they treat the elderly, yeah, and also how they react. How they react to questions being asked, how they respond to questions being asked. So this week, please take your time with everything, because I feel a lot of us are going to be triggered in some way. And this happens from time to time. It's just the way it is. It's life, but how you respond is going to be very, very telling. All right. Last card. I haven't actually looked at it because the rest of them were pretty horrific. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Oh, universe. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. What a great way to end this read on. Thank goodness. The universe. We can have, be, do, or think anything we like. And whatever we want to have come to fruition will. Yeah? How beautiful is that? So the universe. Great way to end this week. Beautiful way to end this week, actually. Don't be worried too much about what's coming up, because in 7 days' time, it'll all have petered out and everything will have calmed down again. But no, there is some intense moments coming up, in the next couple of days. I say 3 days, you'll well and truly know. So by Sunday, Monday, it's kind of done. And then everything starts to backtrack a little bit and we can calm down again. But the universe, thank goodness for that. We've worked hard. The universe knows this, and now it's time to reap those rewards. Yeah? I can't say it any plainer than that. Like I said, we had some weird cards. Trapped in fear, deception and envy, moving on. I don't want anyone to necessarily suffer in silence, but I do want everybody to know that it does get better in 7 days' time. When the universe card comes down, I feel it's one of the best cards in the deck. And again, these are my interpretations of this beautiful new psychic tarot. I love it. I really love it. I can't wait to use it more and more in session with you. Alrighty, guys, that was your lot for this week. Good luck to everyone. Yeah, let me know how you get on during the week. And I am going live on Monday on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, I'm going to be live on Mondays at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And that will get all of you late evening and early evening in America, overseas, in Europe and the Middle East. It'll be around maybe 6 o'clock in the morning in the Middle East. I have to work out England. It might be earlier on. Otherwise, I'll be live again on Facebook on Monday evening at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But I'll put all those times up and we'll see how we go. Because I want my weekends back to spend with my beautiful wife. Yeah? If you want a private session with me, get in contact. More than happy to fit you in. And have a beautiful week, guys. I love taking you beyond the veil. And love, there's nothing but. Mwah.